Hi everybody, it's Tammy with stampwithtammy.com, and I'm here to show you a really cute belt buckle card. Hi Carmen. Carmen asked me to show this, so here we go. Just pulls out like that and opens up. Just slides right back in there. Okay, let's get started. So we need a piece of cloud cover cardstock, 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4. And then we're just going to take your trimmer, cut off 1.5 inches. Okay, so here's your card base. Opens like that. This one I'm going to cut down to 4.5. You don't have to do this, but I do just so you don't have so much bulk underneath. I'm going to use my stylus for my score tool, and I'm going to score this at 4 inches. Just like that. And then get rid of all of that. So that's that piece. Now let's go through the rest that you'll need. And I'll post these on my blog, all the measurements. So this is Secret C, and it's 5 1/4 by 4. And then a piece of basic white, which is 5 1/8 by 3 7/8. And then a piece of the Beautiful Gallery designer paper. This one is 5 1/8 by 1.5. Another piece of Secret C. This is 2.5 by 5 1/4. This is 2 3/8 by 5 1/8. And then this is for the little belt buckle. This is 3/4 inch by 2 3/4. And then to label or to layer on top, it's 5/8 by 2 5/8. And then you'll also, this piece here is 1 3/8 by 3 7/8. That's for the top part. And then I have a 1/2 inch by 2 1/4 for my sentiment. And I believe that's it. So let's get started. Basically, it's just a lot of gluing. So we're going to glue our designer paper to where we want it. Just like this. This is 1/8 of an inch all around. And this is going on the top, on the front of the card. There's not very much stamping on this card. I just wanted to make it kind of easy. Just like that. The hardest part of this card is remembering to glue your this piece, the belt piece, to your card before you glue it all down. Oh, can you see? I want this right up against the edge, so I don't want to see any white. Now at this point, I'm going to go ahead and glue this down. So just add a little, and then it doesn't really matter where you put it, especially on this card because I'm not stamping anything, but you want it right up against, just like that, okay? So there you have it. Now I'm going to glue this down. You could do this, the belt under the blue or the Secret C as well. And then this is going to glue here. I'm sorry, do I keep getting my head in the way? Just like that. And then this goes on the inside of the card. Just like this. I just want to center it. Okay, so there's your card base. And then this piece I embossed with the Damask Designs embossing folder that comes in the Beautiful Gallery suite. And this is just going to fit right on here. Just adds a little bit of interest without stamping. And then I'm going to glue the belt buckle together. Okay, now in order to attach this, you of course don't want to glue it down. We're going to use Stampin' Dimensionals, and you're going to put one at the very tippy top and then one at the very bottom. So just like that. And now you want to do this after you have everything together so you'll know exactly where. And then you just glue this right like that. And it just pulls out. So I'm going to do my sentiment now. We're using the beautiful motifs stamp set. And I really love this one for all the different sentiments it has inside. And so we're using Secret Sea ink and basic white cardstock. And I love clear stamps, so because you can cut a little bitty piece like this and it's okay, because you can see exactly where you're stamping. Okay, and then I would really use glue on the little thing because it's easier. So there you have that. And now for a little decoration on the belt. Oh, let me put this away before I drop my card in it. I'm going to use the In Color flat pearls. I don't know where my, oh, here it is. It's got all the new In Colors, and they're really nice because they are flat, and so they don't, it doesn't make it hard to mail. So I'm going to take my largest and put it right in the middle. And then I'm going to take one of the smallest and put it up towards the top. Another of the smallest towards the bottom. And now I'll use the middle. Put it right there. So just like that. There you have it. Super simple. I'll put all the measurements on my blog post, and the link will be below in the comments. I do have a couple of other samples to show you. This one is done with the same designer paper, the Beautiful Gallery designer paper. They come in 6x6 and they're beautiful. I use the same sentiment, but I cut this out using the More Messages die. It's a big die, it cuts out a bunch, but if you put a small piece in, you can cut out just a single. And then I used a sponge dauber to add ink around the edges in Petal Pink. And this one is Petal Pink, Mossy Meadow, and all the measurements are the same. And then I used the Pressed Flowers motifs, which actually come in that suite. And then you're just gonna open up. And this one, this designer paper here is just the back side of this piece. Okay, and then I use the Cheers and Sips bundle for this one. These two designer papers are just the back side of each other. And then I just fussy cut out 2 of the glasses, and this is the Textured Notes dies and the Cheers from the set, and it's stamped in Secret Sea as well. And it opens just like that. And then the last one I have uses the mixed florals and mixed media floral designer paper. I use some of the, oh gosh, what are they called? The Cherry Cobbler and Pearl Berries for my, can you see that? Right here over the designer paper. The red part is embossed with a Pressed Flowers embossing folder. And I colored my flowers in, this is the dark Azure Afternoon, Real Red, and Pecan Pie, and Old Olive. There you go. So if you have any questions, be sure and let me know. I'll have pictures of all these cards on my blog along with the measurements. Have a great day. Please subscribe if you haven't, and leave me a comment if you have any questions. Thank you. Bye.